once again, the recap of you had recovered a bunch of the android former slaves, and you have come across the captain of this ship. Let me bring you all back to the Chimera. Alright. Klaxor and Honey, both seeing the vast amounts of numbers and things kind of going sideways, just decide to head back to the ship. uh, well, pretty much everyone else except for Drit is now like at the entrance of that room. I'm going to cancel turn order for now. And the captain has addressed you, Captain Balian Zhang.
Alright, which one is her? Like, this is her group up here?
Yep, that's her group. This is Balia Zhang herself.
Alright.
So I see.
I mean,
I see. There's more of you down here. Would you be a dear and just let us go? I'm not in the mood for this, and we had a cargo to deliver.
where are you delivering them to?
We're delivering of them. Wait, you saw them? And
I'm an android. Kind of hard to miss other androids.
fair enough. We are actually delivering them to the Liberation for the androids. They're stationed
The
out here in
AAF?
the yeah. They're stationed out here in the belt, and we were delivering them to the station.
Okie dokie.
If each of you could make a perception check.
Give me a moment. I gotta get back to my computer.
That's only 14. That's disappointing.
Alright, open the sheet. Alright, perception. Got you. Boy.
Alright, well, Effie and Drit, you don't quite notice this, but Fuse, you do. This room isn't just filled with these pirates. There's also even more androids scattered amongst all the supplies. All of them hiding.
Since I'm between both Drit and Effie, I'm gonna have like bugs kind of dispersed to both of them. Like, do you guys see that? The others in the room, they're everywhere.
See what?
The others.
And with him pointing at you, also now see the androids hiding amongst all the supplies and the equipment.
No. Alright.
Huh.
I feel like he's trying to get rid of us.
I mean, probably.
Most definitely. Look, if
What I would do if I was trying to haul a bunch of liberated androids.
we
We're
can't get rid of
kind
us.
of running low on time as there's a sweeper team up above. We would like to go.
Who's sweeper team? Our sweeper team or someone else's?
I believe it's ours.
Yes,
other crew.
it's the other crew that you guys were supposed to meet up with. They were sweeping the upper decks while you guys were sent to sweep the lower deck.
Alright. So he just like turns around and he's like, look, we're being paid to take out the ship.
Being paid to kill innocent people.
That's what I'm saying. We get the androids off, we just take the ship down.
Whoa, what? You were paid to take us out?
Well,
I mean, y'all kind of are pirates.
yeah. This vessel,
Pirate is a
stolen.
bit of a harsh term. I prefer free captain. And I was legitimately paid to bring these people to safety.
You got any proof?
And don't worry, we have a lawyer friend.
No. Don't
Our
you dare.
lawyer friend's taking a nap.
Yes, thankfully.
I mean, we operate under the books. We got paid to bring them here, but we don't keep any paper transaction. That'd be stupid if we were caught by,
Especially if you're taking androids that were enslaved and you were taking them to freedom. You ain't gonna keep a paper trail. That's fucking logic.
Yeah, so all I got is I could let you ask the androids.
Y'all want to try something stupid? I'm gonna try something stupid.
I didn't know if that
Go
was
for it.
us or the people we're talking to.
That was Lawrence asking the Brandons. This is the Brandons, right?
Yes.
Sure, let's go.
I'm all for doing something dumb.
I'm gonna make a diplomacy roll. That's a 2 on the die for a total of a 3. This ain't gonna work too well.
Ow.
What
I think I might
happens
be
when-
trained in diplomacy. Wait.
Huh?
I might be trained in diplomacy. Let's try
I
this.
am not.
Let me check.
I was gonna say, well,
I am.
could take them-
It is a class skill for me. I'll try it.
okay,
I'm gonna get a diplomacy roll.
cool. I was gonna say, I mean, we can take these other androids to where y'all were going, but y'all ain't gonna be able to get away with the shit, not with that other crew on board.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter what we say. Once they get here, you're through.
You're talking business. Excellent. Okay. I mean, the ship is fucked. A good
Yup.
section of it is gone.
Yup.
How would you feel about not just taking the androids, but a few of us as well? Just as transport, nothing else.
What's the pay?
Pay. I'll give you an 1/8 of the share for what we were paid to bring them to our destination.
Which is.
You're gonna need to give me a number, not percentages.
Each of the other pirates are starting to really dead-eye the captain at this point.
Like, you're giving me our money.
Fine. 10,000.
That's double what we were paid to blow this shit
10,000
up.
total, or 10,000 is like the 8th.
10,000 is the 8th.
Done.
That.
Do we have a deal?
Sold.
Yep.
By the way, I rolled a 19 on the diplomacy, and it's a plus 11 for this character.
That would be a stupid deal.
I mean, also, we were paid half of that to blow up the ship.
Yep.
That's a lot harder to do than just walk away.
See, we've reached an accord then.
Yep, nah. Hurry onto our ship because I still want to get that money for blowing this ship up. Because
Fine.
I got a plan.
Fine, I also need to grab a few things from storage.
Go
Hurry.
quick because that other team ain't going to take long to get here.
Yeah, everyone else could help offload everyone else. I'll be right back. She runs off and disappears behind the corner.
All right.
Comes back with big gun.
The rest of the pirates, not very happy now, helping usher the rest of the 19 other androids over to the ship.
Into our tiny ass ship.
All right. Which way is the engine room?
The engine room where you guys came from was over here, and end up sweeping through from there.
Okay.
I think I may try to kind of follow behind from a bit of a distance.
Who, me?
No, just the captain, just in case.
Yeah, don't do that. We got shit to do. Well, I got shit to do. I mean, y'all got to get off the ship.
We can't afford to split the party.
I mean, we came in through this engine room where I moved to, right?
Yeah, and the
Cool.
captain disappeared down here. These guys are all helping with the androids.
Oh, y'all only got a couple minutes, so go quick.
All right, Drit will head back to the Sunrise Maiden then, and we'll just hop in the gunner seat.
A couple
And
more.
I'm going to need to make an engineering check.
Ooh.
Like I said, I'm going to get that money for this ship blowing up. I'm not going to blow up innocent people.
Yeah, so everything actually moves pretty quickly, pretty routinely. I'm assuming that, like the last group of androids, you're going to try to skirt around your ally ship to get to your ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Being all stealthy. Okay. Yeah, the pirates easily help you with that. They do have the kind of equipment where it is useful to do these kind of operations. When the captain and a couple of the crew that followed her came back, you see that they're carrying a number of crates with them.
Go quick, because I'm going to be setting the ship's engines to blow. Go. Go, go. Move, please. Thank you.
Yeah, they all end up going.
Once I see that, I'll start heading back to the ship.
Cool. That's more like it. 12 the first time, 28 the second time to rig the engines to blow in like 2 minutes.
Ooh. Yeah, you rolled a nat 1 on the first one. Holy crap.
Yep.
Yeah, so you rig them to blow and nearly blow it right there in front of you. But with that second check, I'm going to say that it restabilized and it's being really finicky and trying to set a timer on it now.
Is there at least a timer on it now?
As far as you could tell.
I'm going to make one more check just to make sure.
Do not kill yourself.
As far as you could tell, it seems like a timer. You have no idea how long it's actually going to count down, though.
Good enough for me. Everyone run.
Let's fire at this baby. I guess would I be piloting this ship? Because Effie's the one blowing everything up and.
No, once it's rigged, I'm back on our ship and I'm getting on and I'm piloting us out.
There you go. Back to
Which
the
one's
counting
ours?
Screen. This one is yours. This one is your allies, and this one was the ship that you were just on.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna move us away.
Alright, let's. Yeah, as you had jumped from the one ship heading to the other, the reactor started its self-destruct.
Oh, we gotta go.
I'm assuming.
What'd you say?
I'm assuming. Effie was the last one off the ship.
Yes.
So yeah,
Basically, the ship's blowing up behind you.
pretty much. As you end up doing the spacewalk back to your ship, the reactors basically superheat and start imploding, kicking off the chain reaction to destroy the rest of the ship.
That's fine.
And the other crew was on that ship too.
That's fine. They're not my concern. They knew the risks.
Alright.
Ow.
What? We're murderers?
Alright, so you do manage to get away, though the
Why do you keep
blast...
turning us around? Who keeps turning the ship?
I'm not
This is
touching
the
it.
direction we're heading.
I don't know who's piloting the ship. You're Creed.
But yeah, so you managed to get to the ship in time, nearly hit with the shrapnel from the ship as you did your spacewalk through. But
I'm okay with that.
you do make it back to the ship and take off. You should be back at the diaspora belt.
Yep.
I was a little bit too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a d20 and got a 5. Oh, yeah. Alright. So,
All right, Skip. Where are we going?
we're going to refuge. Now, that's why I said I was going to pay you the 8% because we were already almost there when you jumped us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. You were able to dock at the station just fine. You see that there is a highly active facility, all being operated and run by androids. You have found the Android Liberation Group.
Cool.
The your fellow captain Zhang speaks up while you're all about to leave the air dock of, let me talk to them. Their deal was really with me rather than with you. You will be getting your cut. She stands up straight and starts walking over to the dock workers. She mutters a few things to them, and they point her off into another direction as she starts sauntering off in that direction. What are the rest of you going to do in the meantime?
Well. One second, dogs are barking.
Well, I know I will not touch any computers unless we want them to break.
Probably a good call.
I'll take a little bit of the time between the river between and refuge and just head over to Drit and say, Drit, can I speak to you again one more time?
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything you're saying.
I'm sorry, it must be the bugs in the back. Can I speak to you again one more time?
Well, it's Brendan saying Brendan can't hear you, not like
Got you. Okay.
not he can't hear you.
I have the AC on my V. How about now?
It's his dogs are
Yeah.
barking up a storm.
Yeah.
Brandon has three
Yes,
large dogs losing their shit.
Okay, I'll save this moment for later.
Okay, no, we're good. Sorry. Sorry. Large dogs.
That's not a good way to call our guests. No, they're not bugs like me, but large dogs seemed a little rambunctious.
Your voice will heal them.
There's something I wanted to bring up to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of look down the hallways. It's about Claxor.
The bug.
I just kind of like tap my foot.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I forget.
It's unusual to see him being silent this time around. Normally he's very loud and everywhere, and now that he's silent, I'm afraid he may be up to something.
He gets like this sometimes. Just take the peace and quiet for what it is. Peace and quiet. I doubt he'll be up to something. I mean, it's Claxor. He got lost and never to the bar once. It's fine.
It's just something about him that rubs me the wrong way. I think it may have been the way that I'm born or something like that. But just the amount of dominance that he shows sometimes in his decision making can be a scary thing. I would be wary of that one.
Hmm. Yeah, you're not wrong. He's definitely loud.
As I've mentioned to you before, I've left my home to kind of explore the world and see what's out there, and I see a bit of my home world in him, although I've never met him before. It's a bit scary.
Yeah, well, you mean you're made of bugs? He is a bug, so it's. Trust me when I say he's. I don't think Klaxor, of all people, is up to anything bad. I don't think he's capable of doing anything like that. Not without someone much stronger than he is.
I find myself with the other bugs that compile to make this form with that all the time, but just promise me you will keep a close eye on that one. I sense no good from him, and as a person with a very valuable career, I just think you should be cautious.
You know what? I'll be sure to keep an eye on him. He just kind of pats, like put his like his claw hand on your shoulder. Unsure how it would feel of to touch all these bugs.
So the shoulder was formed like a human shoulder, but as soon as you place your hand through it, like, it kind of like goes through like butter, and they kind of disperse away from your hand. So don't agitate. He says, "I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting it. Next time, I promise that won't happen."
Like, no, it's fine. He just kind of shakes his hand a little bit, like, ew. But I'll keep an eye on Klaxor.
It is not often that he's not giving commands like he is now. I'm just afraid that he could be up to something bad. All I ask is just keep an eye. I've noticed that he has a good bond with Haas, and that scares me a little bit as well.
Well, I don't know. You can't blame the man for getting attached to people, especially Haas. Haas is very useful. You probably want to keep him around the ship.
Haas, as well as yourself, from what I see, has good intentions, and the automated bot thing that goes with Haas does as well. As much as some of my bugs are irritated by it, but just moving forward, just be cautious of that.
I'll be sure to.
Now, about those big dogs. I'm kind of using that as a way to like transition into like seeing what they're up to, make sure they're not messing with our like stuff.
They definitely need to. Alright. So, what are we gonna do with these fucking androids? Are the androids actually off the ship now, or is she still negotiating price or whatever?
She's currently negotiating price, but you see that she is returning shortly. The rest of her crew haven't left the ship yet.
Yeah. Drit's going to head back into the ship to ensure that their stuff is remaining untouched.
And Zhang walks up rather proudly. Well, the deal is done. We can start offloading the cargo. I'm also going to be taking my personal effects as well, because I have a few other buyers for a few other things. All right. And her crew starts walking off upon hearing her report. They end up checking their account balances to make sure that they got their pay and just walk away without saying anything to her.
And we all got 10,000 total.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
10,000
Well,
split
10,000
between the
split
crew.
between all of us.
Yeah. So, trying to think. Will we split? Do you want to split it 3 ways? I mean,
It's split up between the entire crew, so it's 6 ways.
split. So,
10,000 divided by 6.
we could do. I mean, 5 because I don't think. Honestly, I don't know if Sean will be playing again. I don't know.
Well, currently he's a part of it, so his character got the pay. So 1,666.
That's how much we.
That's how much you get each.
So it's 1,666.
Yep.
Okay, so 1,666. Got it. Perfect number. Let me add it to my sheet. Sorry. Equipment.
1,666, you said?
Yep.
I can do math on this. I'm just plugging my mouse. So, can do math. You can do math in the roller actually. So it's some one.
I mean, I also have my phone with me at all times and it has a calculator on it, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But like, cause we all have a different amount of credits.
Mm-hmm.
What? I thought I would just. What? Huh?
That math doesn't check out.
Is it because I put because I put a space in between?
Mm.
Copy. Okay, 1,266. Oh. Come on. I know you can do math in this thing.
Do you want me to just do the math for you?
I got the calculator app. I'm just trying to do it without playing my phone.
Yeah, I don't think that's working.
Hush. All right. I have almost 3,000 credits again.
And yeah, when the pirate crew just kind of scatters about their own way, the captain's like, "And good job, crew." Okay, now for the next job.
All right. Once they get everything off, they're just gonna give like a small like, like salute, like that weird like half salute, half wave. Like, I'm not sure how to describe it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Didn't that snow lady said that we need to go to somewhere? What was it called? Actually, what was that planet called? Damn it. There's your 6. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we got that. We also got a few of these other
Take
jobs
you back to
we can
this
do.
one where you have the current mission board as well
Alright.
as personal missions.
We have a scientist on Daxus, Grammar and a toner. Yeah, those are gonna be a little hard to take care of. We can do those whenever we want. Hmm. This is a guy called Galord Shoes back on Absalom. They want him alive, and we have this pirate hunting that we're going to turn in. We get that 5,000 credits.
Do we have to? So we got it for killing the ship. We don't have to turn anything
It's
into
just per confirmed ship destroyed. I don't know if we automatically get that, but
So unless they have a way to route it to us, and I'm sure they will need some proof, we may have to make a trip back. But, and I take a look at like current missions we have, and I'm like, well, I'm definitely no bounty hunter, so but I can help if it comes to looking up a location or something.
That could be useful if we can get some information on their base location. We get more 10,000 credits to split between us, and that's a lot more money split 5 ways or 6 ways.
And as you're talking, the other captain was sitting there talking with her primary crew who did actually stick around. And like, you're looking for the pirate base?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Any idea where it is?
Well, yeah, I know where it is. But if you're looking to do anything to it, I must say the Pirate Council may currently be there, but as soon as they find out that the place is going to be under attack, they'll just pack up and move to another location. You're not going to catch the Pirate Council.
Alright. Then I mean, nothing. They didn't say anything about how them catch the Pirate Council. They just want to know where they are. He just kind of like gives a quick a glance to Fuse, and I think it's like we don't have like we don't want. I don't think we want to kill the Pirate Council. I think we just want the money.
Such adventuring spirit. I love it about you. Great. It's perfect. Yeah, I'll tell you where it is for a cut of whatever money you're going to get from it.
All right. Let's see. Oh, we get 10,000 credits for giving the base location. Let me see. Let Brandon do actual math here, so I don't fuck up and give her like half our money. Let's see. Well, first divided by 6. Then we'll do that by there. Fuck fractions. Look, I'm LGBT. I can't do math.
Wait, how the fuck are those connected?
You ever heard that joke like meme before, Lawrence?
No.
It is a joke meme.
The LGBT can't do math. It's just a thing. I don't know why.
That's a stupid fucking thing.
Divided by 6. All right, we have that, and then when I
Anyone
divide it
can do
by
math. It's called a goddamn calculator.
10,000 divided by 7. Well, if we divide it equally 7 ways, she would get 1,428 credits. This is out of game. Is that too much?
I mean, it's entirely up to you guys how much you're actually going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it?
If we split it evenly 7 ways, she gets 1,428 credits.
From each of us or total?
total. As if we just do a clean 7-way split. We could always just give her like a piece of our each we just put in like a piece of our cut.
What are we getting out of this?
The same amount.
Yeah, she's offering the location of the pirate council, which the Vesk had said that information leading to um, a successful raid on the pirate council will net 10,000 credits to whoever provides that information. More money pending on if you were to join in with the raid, um, and what may be involved with dealing with that.
I feel like we're capable.
Mm, yeah. The question is, how much do we want to give her? Because we're gonna get the same 1,666 we got. We could just give her like we could each give her a cut of ours, or we could just try to give her like maybe a percent. I don't know. Math. 10,000.
How good of a relationship do we want with them?
I mean, having a pirate crew on your side is a bit. It can be helpful. That's the thing.
Brandon, you should
Which
actually
one?
have other Brandon. You should actually be able to see the crew of the Chimera as well as the crew of the Legacy.
The journal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on it right now.
And so you'll be able to glean a bit of information from all of the people that you've dealt with over this whole thing.
And the conversation that all three are having, she's not near us, right? I'm just looking around.
Now, she's closer to her crew than to you guys, and I'm sure you guys are kind of huddled up just like she is with her crew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I just say this to the crew, like, look, we can make a bit of extra pocket money if we were to form a temporary alliance with this captain. If things happen to go south, the worst we can do is, sell them out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Keep them on our good side for a while, so that way if we run into them, we got someone. We at least know that we have leverage on them. Like I said, if things go south, he like drags them across his throat.
I think it would be a good idea. Plus, you would get to see a bit more of the world, which is something I would like to do. If you have this personal goal in that statement.
Mm-hmm. Drit looks to Effie. So what do you think? Effie,
What's up?
what do you think about this? How much do we pay her?
I mean, the number I thought you had worked out sounded good to me, so.
Yeah, we just split it 7 ways.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's a good deal. Claxor shouldn't be too mad. He just turns around like he's ready for more discussion.
You've come to an agreement?
We're willing to pay you a seventh of what we get. Still,
She's going to be making a check on her end.
What kind of check should I be making? Diplomacy?
Yeah, diplomacy against her sense motive.
Okay. Where is it? What?
Oof. Yeah, she got a 22. So...
Yeah, no. I mean, we do want to keep her on our good side, so we're like, hey,
what kind of cut are we talking?
we're only getting 10,000 for the location of the base, so split evenly 7 ways between all of us. You would get 1,400, roughly.
Just 10,000. Wow, they're really undercutting you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's acceptable for the information, though I would strongly suggest that you try to up the charge of that instead of just accepting such a measly quantity.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if we can negotiate a better pay rate, considering the dangers we went through. And if we manage to get more, well, you'll get a bigger cut.
One of her crewmen, under the tag it's Bang, almost like this alien Scooby-Doo, kind of leans over her shoulder, kind of whispers in her ear. That's true. That's true, Bang. How about this? I give you the general location, the closest marked location to where the Pirate Council is currently hiding. Giving any more information would end up costing more overall. It just makes sense. It's good business.
Alright, makes sense.
So, if we're in accord, the Pirate Council is currently hiding amongst the Forgotten King cluster.
Okay.
They thought it was a great place to hide right under the Veskin nose. The snout just
they got brains.
The snout kind of blocks the view down a bit.
Forgotten King's Cluster, got it.
But, yeah, that is the most information I could possibly grant you for such trivial cost. But if you're willing to buy some weapons, maybe we could work out another deal.
What kind of deal?
And she has one of her crew open up one of the crates they're carrying. A variety of really expensive looking long arms and small arms line the crate.
Ooh.
I just give like a, because I don't use guns.
I mean, some of these have a buyer, but if you're willing to beat their price, I could sell them to you and just come up with an excuse for them. It is a buyer's market, after all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the war against the Shirin coming.
I just step out the room. It's like, guns don't faze me.
I'll discuss this matter with my crew, but I'm interested. But I gotta make sure they're on board, or else nothing's getting done.
Well, we will be going about our ways here, trying to secure a new passage for more work to be done. There's always more work to be done, and plenty of coin to make it happen.
All right, and how exactly are we gonna give you this cut that we're getting? You got communicator information we can send?
You already have my information with the credits I just sent you.
Perfect. All right. He just reaches out like his hand for a shake.
She slightly moves forward to shake, but then just kind of draws her hand back and just scratches behind her head. Um, I'm not so much one for physical contact like that. Had too many run-ins with too many psychic beings.
Fair. He just he just sits there and he just like is like a slight nod, just like it's a pleasure doing business with you.
It's always a pleasure doing business. Ta-ta! And she saunters away again, and this time the rest of her crew follow her.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to do now? You're left alone in front of your ship in this android liberation base.
Well, we're at the base. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I have to respond to this. Alright, so, I mean, let's see. And the people who were paying us for the pirate ship are back on Epsilon, right? Or they're the Vesk. That's right.
Yep,
They're
the
the
Vescat
Vesk.
geostation.
All right. Well, what do you think we go pick up that bounty for this pirate ships? Then we head back to Absalom and find that guy they want us to find. Sound good to you two?
I'm game.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's head out. Geostation.
All right. Yeah. You make your way back to geostation easily enough, but on your travel, you see the familiar ship again. The Legacy.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
we did nothing.
The comms come up, and the captain is once again addressing you. You had our comms, and you didn't tell us that the engines were unstable.
How are we supposed to know?
You seem to have run
We
out of there just fine. We saw that your ship was leaving just as the detonation happened.
and look, we found refugees. They were harboring slaves on that ship. We got them out, and once we got out there, they must have blown the ship sky high.
And you couldn't have communicated any of this with us? I just lost a bunch of good men down there.
Let's see. 1 second. I am being called away. If one of you would like to take this.
I'll step forward and I'll say, "Look, I personally didn't have a comm unit on me. I usually leave the talking to, well, I guess I'm the captain, but I personally didn't have it on me, and I apologize about it. By the time we realized it was a little bit too late, is there anything we can do to make up for it?"
Each of my crew members are leftovers from the various wars that have happened across the United Systems. Many of those soldiers survived the Vescan War to be killed in a pirate ship's explosion.
It's like, well, their sacrifice wasn't in vain. We freed dozens of slaves.
What slaves? There was nothing but pirates on that ship as we were sweeping through.
Enslaved androids.
That doesn't change the fact that the only thing we saw there were pirates.
That's because all the slaves were stolen away in the lower deck. We got them out. All right. Well, once I found out that their ship was fucked and their cargo was stolen, what else they had to lose?
You could have told us something.
Like what? Get out and 1 second later you're exploding.
You had enough time to get these other people out. You could have sent us a transmission so we could have gotten our own troops out.
Look, if you can't handle losing a few men just to a freak accident, I'm not sure you're fit to be a captain.
Personally, I don't think it was an accident, seeing as how I lost troops, and you don't seem to have lost anyone.
I believe, is Dusty still here? We lost her.
No.
I mean, technically speaking, Dusty was part of this other ship's crew.
But he sent her with us.
That's terrible.
Sorry, Mads.
I
Gotta
mean,
make sure if the video is being recorded, you just put a timestamp on that.
Label it sorry, Mads.
In character, you gotta say that. Yeah, we don't know what happened to Dusty.
Yeah. We lost her. We're sorry, but
Dusty
we
was
got
one
who we
of
could
my
out.
crew.
And you entrusted us. You entrusted her with us. We're sorry we lost her. All right. We're sorry we couldn't get to you and your crew in time, but there was no time.
The rest of my crew seem to disagree with your story. For the time being, I'm going to drop it. But I have no interest in working with your crew again if it's going to cost me and my men more of our own lives.
Well, maybe that's for the best.
Probably is.
He just kind of like gives like a little salute. He's like, "I salute your fallen comrades." I know what it's like to lose people in the face of battle.
Were
And
you in the Veskin War?
Oh, thinking back to Drit's past, let me think. Yep, he probably was. Yep. As a matter of fact, I was.
Now, how old is he?
Drit is. Let me find out how long Vesk live.
That's
the
really the
question I
better
have.
question to ask is how old is he?
Yeah. Oh, that's something I should never thought of. Drit's like. I'd say like because he's a retired like gladiator, so he's probably like in like his maybe his 50s. So.
I know I posted before about the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what thing I posted that in. I think it was general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll look at it real quick. I'm gonna look at it real quick. You said it was in general?
Yeah, the Viscarum Pumping Alliance, that happened in 291 AG, and it is currently 317 AG.
Okay.
So let's do a bit of math because math is fun.
Mm-hmm. We'll say Drit's like 55.
Yeah, it happened 26 years ago. All right, so yeah, he could have at the
He was in his 30s when it happened.
yeah, so he could either have participated or stayed on the home world.
Yeah, he definitely participated. It's like I was in the Vescan War.
And so
Granted, I
was
was.
I and many of my crew. Now, I've tried to lay the grievances in the past, which is why I've even hired Veskin to work on my ship.
It's like, he just kind of like how kind of you.
If may we never run into each other again. He cut the transmission.
Drit just kind of sits there, just like, fucking asshole.
Apparently, it's not out of my decision.
Well, it's their loss. They can handle losing a few men. Good is he?
No, accidents happen.
Yeah. You know what? Part of me wants to cause another accident. He's like, nah, not worth the trouble.
It gets this destroyer level ship that has antimatter missiles.
Yeah, yeah. let's avoid that ship at all costs.
Alright, so you make it back to Geostation with little other trouble. And as you approach once again, you are hailed to stop, and a Veskin soldier shows up on your vid screen asking for details.
We got one ship, and we know the location of the pirate council.
Alright, do you have the proof of your kill?
What would count as proof? That's the question here.
Your computer AI chimes in. There are video recordings currently logged in the system.
When did we have that?
I head over to someone who's not on screen and say that that's not going to show them recording with us, right? I don't know fully how computers work, and I can't fix stuff like that, so I just had to like the closest PC, and I'm like, it won't sit there till right?
It's like we can send you video footage from our computers, and Effie, that's the only one with computers here right now. Effie, Lawrence,
What's up?
can you send them the footage from our computers? Because none of us are good with computers here, but you.
Sure.
Alright. Yeah, you're able to send the video of you guys going in for the raid and then coming back out and the ship exploding after that.
There you have it.
Right. Credits are being transferred now. About this information.
All right. So, from what we managed to gather before that place was blown sky high, the Power Council is in, I believe it was Broken King's Rock or something like that, right? I think it's something because the big thing here isn't named.
Make a bluff.
I mean, this is straight what you told us.
No, about the your acquisition of the information.
Oh. Jesus, take the wheel. Fuck. That's why I don't go to church. Ugh. Everyone else get better. Get
I
better,
mean,
bluff.
you're the one that was talking, so it was your bluff.
Yeah. It's like,
They look at you. If they had an eyebrow, it would be raised. You acquired it from their ship.
look, we got one of their crew to tell us. We took him prisoner, then executed the fucker.
I doubt that, but that's not really my position. It's above my pay grade. Don't care. So, something King.
Oh, it was, I believe, if Brandon's correct, Broken King's Rock, I believe.
It was
if that's the right
the
wording.
Forgotten King's Cluster.
There we go. The Forgotten King's Cluster.
That does narrow down the search. If it is valid information, you will receive your credits for that as well.
Alright.
Is there anything else?
Well, from what we say, once the Pirate Council gets word that people are going towards them, they're gonna run. So you might want to make your search quick.
That's the kind of shit that's been happening all the time. We've been narrowing it down, cutting it closer and closer. We'll get them.
Alright, well, best of luck to you.
The bounty's still on the board if you want to hunt down more of these slagging pirates.
We appreciate the offer, but I think we'll look for work elsewhere for now.
Suit yourself. There's plenty of other people that want to check in and get their credits. Bunch of low-life bounty hunters. The screen cuts out.
Rude. So Drake will start transferring credits. I believe let me pull up the actual math just to make sure we get the numbers right. 10,000.
That 10,000 has not been paid yet because it has not been confirmed.
All right, well, we get the confirmed kill credits at least, so we get 5,000. So we would each get.
We each get 5,000?
No.
5,000 total for destroying the confirmed kill of one ship.
Meaning divided by 6, it's 833 credits. Not a lot.
Yeah, with this, I would say you don't have to add in Mads or Sean's character.
Okay, that's 5.
That's 4.
By 5, because there's 5 of us in the main crew.
So it's 1,000 each.
Mm-hmm. What was it just that? It was a 2,381. So it should be a 3,381 now. There we go. Well, wasn't that nerve-wracking?
I miss blaming Pepper and Claxer.
I miss relying on Claxer for this one.
They're gonna come back. You did what?
He's an idiot, but he's a useful idiot.
He is. Because just like he just comes back. Wait, you did what? We're allied with who? We're paying them? That'd be the worst part if we're paying her money. A good chunk of money too. So, Connell, when you watch this, don't kill us.
If you've made it this far to the video, we haven't told you off just yet.
God damn it. All right. Well, I mean, it's like, well, we got that one last bounty to take care of. And apologize for the puppy noises.
That's fine.
Proper.
Doggo.
Alright, so you decided that you aren't currently hunting any more pirates.
We have that one in Absalom to take care of.
Yeah, you have the bounty on Absalom. You have plenty of other things to do. It's just a matter of where would you like to go and what would you like to do next.
There we go. I'm crossing out our bounties. It's our to-do list. To-do list.
That's a good thing to. Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I didn't delete it is because it is still available if you want
that's
to
why I
take
only
it in
drew
the
over
future.
Yep. I think we should take on the Lord Truce bounty just because it's a simple. It's 1,000 credits. It's not good, but it's on Absalom Station and it's only alive, so it's not dangerous, as we know. As Grimar and Atoner are going to be a bit harder to get a hold of, considering the Pyrrhic Odyssey.
Pyrrhic Odyssey and last known coordinates heading towards Veskin space.
Yeah, that won't end well for me.
Did we see if the legacy's going back to Absalom?
You did not see where the legacy was heading after checking in with the Veskin base.
I mean, well, we can probably keep track of them. Just if they're ever near us, we get a small alert, right? Can we program a computer to do that?
You could. It's a low-level AI that is on board on the ship.
It's like he just kind of like talks to us like so talking computer thing. Can you let us know if the legacy ever shows up in our radius again?
I will log this information. You will now be alerted if the legacy will arrive within sensor range.
Thanks. She does not understand how this works. He's a punch things kind of guy. He's the most correct charismatic one here right now.
Which is saying something.
I mean, my stat is charisma for Solarian, but doesn't mean he's charismatic. He's just pretty. He just looks really good for his 50s. Okay.
He's not charismatic. He's just pretty.
That's a quote.
That is a quote.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm assuming the crew's decided to go back to Absalom Station?
Yeah, we got one rather simple bounty out there. Just get him alive. First off, do we have anything to arrest someone with?
Do you?
No. We probably need something to catch this guy alive rather than just knock him out and drag him back lifeless.
It does take you a day and a half to return to Absalom Station. So you have a little bit of downtime there. You're able to recover and rest. So, yeah, if you took any damage, you could reset all that. Or, use resolve points. And you return to Absalom Station.
Right.
Following this bounty, you get the basic information of last known area of Absalom Station. Pretty much just the general living district on the border of the financial district.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going straight there, or are you doing something else before?
We gotta find something. Just like keep him contained, like maybe some handcuffs or something. A net? I don't know. Like an Animal Crossing bug net.
There are restraints that you could get in the shops in Absalom Station.
Okay.
I just need to look up the information about the binders and zipstick.
Yep. I just kind of like trying to say, so they want this guy alive, so we should probably get some sort of, handcuffs or something.
Around this point in time, if Hoss was here, I'd be like, so Hoss, you do the bounty hunting thing, or you know about the bounty hunting thing. What should we do? If he was here. But since he's not my player, character's still gonna do that. So Fuse is just gonna go and be like, hey, what techniques do you use to find people? Just stuff happening in the background.
All right. So when it comes to restraints, there are the binders, which are 5 credits,
Mm-hmm.
or the manacles, which are 350 credits.
Hmm.
Now, with the binders, you do need a zip stick to really lock them into place, or else it's no better than just using like a string.
Okay, how much is a zip stick?
That is what I'm looking through now. Zip stick is 10 credits.
Okay, so it's 15 credits total. I think we'll go with that instead of the manacles. So it's 15 credits total. I'll just subtract it from my stuff.
The thing with the zip sticks, it's almost like a zip tie, where once when it is zipped on and the zip stick is used, you would have to cut it to basically remove them, and the binders are no longer useful after that.
Oh, and the manacles are
Yeah.
reusable, I'm
The
guessing.
manacles are reusable, and you don't need the zip stick for it. Hence the price differential.
I feel like we're about to learn a valuable lesson.
You know what? Let's get the manacles then. How much are they?
350 credits for the manacles.
Okay. Yep,
Yeah,
that's not terrible.
Brendan here knows how Gunnar always uses the binders and the zip stick.
Yeah.
And every so often you're going to have to replace those binders.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right.
So I got manacles now. I'll put them in my inventory.
All right. So you get them and you proceed to the location.
Mm-hmm.
You find that there's several apartment buildings and other like both residential and commercial places nearby, but from the last known information, this is the area.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna have to try to narrow it down.
Here we go. Could I use? No. I guess perception, just to see if I can't find them. Like, did they give us a physical description?
You didn't get any description, just the name.
Hmm.
You could use perception to try to see if you see anyone that's kind of shifty, kind of like out of place, or
So half the people on here.
unintentionally drawing attention to themselves.
Sounds right. Not terrible. With no bonuses.
All right. Anyone else? Anything that you
Wait
would
a
like to
minute.
try?
Oh, it's not adding the +3 from my class skill. That should be a 24, 22 then.
All right.
It's strange. It's a class skill.
Do you have it marked as a class skill?
Yes. It isn't adding it. That's that roll.
Yeah, when it comes to the character sheet, for whatever reason, some of the numbers aren't registering properly. I noticed that with helping other people build their characters.
Mm.
All right. How about the both of you?
Just getting into it now.
Give me a sec, because I'm trying to multitask.
You're also doing a perception?
I'll do a perception. Give me just a moment.
You could choose what way you're going to try to narrow down this field or find the guy. You don't have to do perception. You just have to have a clever way to use one of your other abilities to try to narrow it down or find him.
if that's the case, I think I actually would have probably used culture and just like, we've already been to Absalom Station once. I'll see what
All right,
clues I picked up on navigating.
roll up your culture.
Let's go.
We're just gonna spend the rest of the session just like wandering around. Are you this person? Are you this person?
Who are we looking for?
Here's Rachel.
Galar Juice.
Galor Chus, the 1,000 credit bounty on Absalom Station. The good news
We know
is,
what
since
he
it's
looks
just the three of you, it's just a three-way split in catching the guy.
We know what this guy looks like, right?
You just got general information like his name and the location he was last seen in.
Where's Francis?
Picture us in character saying that.
I'm gonna try to make a computer check, see if I can just, in like public use cameras, try to figure out where he is.
All right.
See if we can spot him. I don't think that's gonna cut it.
No. Starting with a perception check, Drit. Like you see several people around that are kind of shifty, but more often than not, you end up finding them going to like a back alley and trying to sell like.
Hey kid, you want to buy some death sticks?
various drug dealers, as well as people trying to sell like fake watches, fake comm units, things like that.
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I rethought my life. I want to sell you death sticks. All right, so that's the kind of stuff you ended up finding. Plenty of people who should be caught by the law but aren't, and not current bounties that you're looking for. Fuse with your culture. You ask around, chat up with the locals. They don't know who you're talking about or have any information that they could provide you. And with the computers, you try to access the logs for the public cameras in the area, but you're unable to get past the firewall.
Let's see, what could I think of to use? I'm only really trained in athletics and piloting.
Aren't you also charismatic?
Me?
My charismatic's my charisma's a +3. It isn't much. Well, what is it? I'm trying to think of what use my charisma. Let's see. I see. Ooh, I could disguise. I don't know when that would help us.
It would not.
I could use my profession. It doesn't really do much. Actually, does that help?
And your profession.
Maybe what's your profession?
Solarian / bounty hunter. I don't know which one counts as my profession.
I mean, your profession will be listed as something else entirely, like a job.
Oh, so it's probably the bounty hunter then.
You could put it in as bounty hunter. Though you're fairly new, you could use it to like get in contact with some informants.
Let's try it. This is a. That should be adding a plus. Oh no, it should be adding a +3. Yeah. So that's 15. God. We're just again. It's really where's Francis? Where's Rachel? Where the fuck is this person?
Yeah, with your profession check, you try to get in contact with some informants, but you're still very much new to being a bounty hunter and not entirely sure the people that you should be asking these questions to.
bet you the real problem is we probably forgot the bounty's name, so every time we get to like a new affiliate, we're just like, yeah, who's this person? What?
Who's
Intimidation
the
check.
person? Who?
I'm looking for this person. Intimidation check. I don't know who that is, man.
You know what? Let's try it. I'm actually, I think, decent at intimidation.
Oh god.
I'm just going to look. Whatever works at this point.
Whatever works.
I think I'm gonna like try to be encouraging. Like,
18.
come on, man. I might not remember the bounty's name, but you got this.
Alright,
Oh, good
anyone else
lord.
gonna make any other checks as well?
We're doomed.
Let me see what else I have that I can try to.
This is why
use
Claxor
to try to find
talks.
this guy. What the hell? I'll try to make a culture check, see if I can gather where this dude is.
Alright.
God damn it.
The same fucking total that
Oh.
Fuse also got
What?
in culture.
Where is he? We're just sitting here confused and lost.
Fucking let's try
yelling at
perception.
people.
Come on, thing, give me a good roll. That's more like it.
There you go. And also, Fuse, if you want to try anything else. I'll give you a double check, just like Drit and Effie.
I mean, unless I actually go for perception. I rolled perception, so you know what? I think I actually would have chose culture instead of perception. I guess I could reattempt that after asking around the wrong name this whole time. Oh, that's who we're looking for? Alright, 1 second.
Finally!
Oh, you just had to tell me the name.
Alright. Now, Drit, you're trying to get in contact with your possible new informants. That isn't working out, so you just start yelling at random people and still gain no new information.
Whom would have thought?
But Effie and Fuse, after a bit more wandering around, did happen to find a nearby door panel that clearly looks modified.
Meanwhile, again, I'm over here screaming at random passersby.
I feel like even if like I found the right path and I saw you screaming at people, I think I'd feel like, oh, this must be like the show you used to do or something. And just watch for a while and then be like, oh yeah, I know where we have to go. I was just so entertained. I can see why you had a show on.
So you head in the direction of this panel, and you see etched in, almost in like a synthetic binary coding. God, I'm forgetting the guy's name.
Galarchus.
Yeah, Galarchus is actually etched in almost like a binary style coding writing on the panel.
Okay.
Now, how would you like to proceed?
Well, in we go.
Who wants to go first? I'm gonna give a stealth check. I got this. I don't know what I rolled, but
You rolled a 9 and you had a +1 listed.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'll be the first one to step inside.
As you try to push on the door, you see that the door is actually locked.
Never mind, guys. I don't got this. My process would be to turn into a lot of small bugs, and they are not okay with that. So,
Well, let me try the stealth check. That's a class skill for me.
before you do that, and I'm gonna just try to. I don't even have athletics. The door is locked. Yeah, I just mentioned like before you did that. But, the door's locked. So when did you get in?
What kind of roll is it to unlock a door? Jen?
Hold on, I need to bring up the character sheet again.
I have athletics. I can try to bust it down.
Let's not do that if we're trying to be stealthy.
I mean,
Boo.
it really depends on how you intend to unlock the door.
What
If
kind
it's
of door is it?
If it's through physical means, I would say sleight of hand. If you're trying to get into like the access panel to unlock it, then it would be computers.
Sleight of hand, I have a +2 in.
I'm equally good at both.
Effie, you should do it. You're the stealthy one here.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute, what are y'all trying to do without me? That you're gonna fail miserably at and I'm gonna laugh at you? So we're trying to get into this. We're trying to get into this place.
Yep.
Jen, can you give me a quick description of this building that we're trying to get into?
It's an apartment building, but it looks like this is more of like the utility closet room. The door itself, though it seems unremarkable, does have a binary type coding, but is legible to actually read out. Chewing. Gallard Choose is written in more of a binary style writing.
And that's the guy we're looking for?
Yep.
And this is the door to into his apartment?
That's what the indications say with your perception checks, both you and Fuse.
Alright, let's try to slice this computer real quick. But bam!
Yeah, easy enough. You're able to get in the system and unlock the door. It wasn't a terribly complex lock, and so you made quick work of it. And the door opens.
Now we got stuff. Should we add a plus 3 at the dirty 20? Or doesn't matter in this?
Oh, are we trying to take this guy alive?
Yes.
That is what the bounty's for.
Cool.
He is alive. Do not kill him.
Right. And Fuse, you wanted to redo the stealth?
yup.
Since you stealthily walked into the door and realized it was locked. There you go.
Crit.
Yeah, there we go.
20 on the die, and I'm over here like 28 while kind of taking my time.
Alright. So yeah, you sneak into the room. It doesn't seem like anything was disturbed by the door opening, and you find yourselves in the middle of almost like a messy waiting room / living room. And you do hear someone in the back. It sounds like welding something.
Welding?
Well. You're just gonna like start, I guess, wait for Effie because Effie is the stealthy one here.
Give me a
Like-
layout of the room, Jen.
What was that?
Give me a layout of the room. Because I'm assuming you don't have a map, so I just need you to describe it so I can picture it in my head.
I really don't have a map.
Yeah, just describe it.
In the center of the room itself, there's 2 couches and a coffee table. There's a TV on the far wall where the couches are facing that is currently off. The lights are on a low, dim setting. Um, Other than that, it just seems like various food packages are just kind of strewn about, um, and nothing else of really note in the room itself. On the opposite wall, there is a doorway where you could see sparks or light from sparks uh, across the back walls, but you can't see anything else from that next room.
Alright.
Just kind of glance and point towards the doors. The bugs kind of assume the form of like an arrow, and I just point towards the door that way. Not to break my the stealth that I did really well on.
I'm gonna slip over to that door and try to peek into that room.
Alright.
Do
On
you
the
need
inside,
another roll?
No, you don't need to make another roll.
Alright.
What you do see is a male elf sitting at a workbench.
Elf.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
elves are a thing in this.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, typical boring races. They're working at a workbench, and it seems like there's some kind of metal plating in front of them, and they're using a welding torch on this object in front of them. They don't seem to acknowledge anything around them, and a dim hum could actually be heard from the headset that they have on of some kind of music playing.
Beautiful. And this dude so far definitely matches the description of the guy we're looking for.
We don't have a description.
He's at the location of a place that you could be reasonably assured is the location for the person you're looking for, and he seems to be the only one in this room.
So the best we can do is just take him down and make him answer our questions.
I mean, half the time we didn't even know what his name was, so I think this is the best shot we got.
Yeah. Worst
We're
talk first, non-lethal pistol when you need it.
right.
It's like, well,
Worst comes you get the wrong.
do you want me to try to grapple him?
No. I'm just gonna slide my pistol out of his holster and I'm gonna sneak up behind him.
I got a pistol with this motherfucker.
No. Do you need me to make another stealth roll for you, Jen, or no?
Yeah, since you're entering the room, make another one. Yeah, you easily sneak up on him. He has no idea anyone else is even in the unit, let alone right behind him.
Right behind him and put the pistol to the back of his head.
Correct.
No, like just someone like
just holding the gun there.
Just putting the pistol to the back of his head. Like, what's the name of the guy we're looking for?
Galorchus?
Yeah, Galorchus.
Like, gently put it to the back of his head so that he can definitely feel it. And just be like,
as soon as you put the barrel against the back of his head, he jumps forward, smacking his head on the wall in front of him, and he does a squeaking scream.
well, that was dramatic. You Galorchus?
Yes?
Cool.
Are you in need of a ID? Ow. That hurt.
I'm sure it did. Lay down on your stomach, put your hands behind your back.
Oh. I thought you were an android looking for a new ID.
Nah.
Uh,
Please lay down on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back.
He does so, and becoming more and more scared now.
Cool.
Whatever I did, I'm sorry. I was just making IDs for androids that
We're not the
needed
ones you
work.
need to apologize, you son.
You
Alright, Drit walks in, and just stands in the doorway. I imagine it's a little shorter than he is. He's 7 feet tall. He just has the manacles. It's like, well,
look, there's a bunch more androids that need these ID chips. They won't be able to get legitimate work on Epsilon Station without them.
Should always get them over to Avalon. They won't need fake ID chips. They'll just be given a job, a place to live, and money.
From Avalon.
Yeah, planet run by anacytes, like machines, mostly androids. Only planet in the system that gives androids a fair shake.
I doubt most of them would even have the money to make it even beyond the diaspora, let alone most of them can't even afford to get to Epsilon Station.
You working with the AAF, I'm assuming?
They're one of my biggest clients.
Cool. Have them, instead of like dragging them into the diaspora or here, have them take them to Avalon.
I mean, I kinda can't tell them anything if you're arresting me.
Have I put the cuffs on you yet?
I'm laying on my stomach on the ground.
Okay, and answer the question.
I don't have direct communication with them here. We always
You know
do
how
a
to forge
time.
tickets, right?
I forge IDs for androids in need.
Not what I asked.
I mean, tickets, depending on what you mean by a ticket, is entirely different than an ID chip.
Like something saying they've purchased a ride on a shuttle that exists to Avalon.
I mean, I don't hack into people's accounts. I don't do
we
that.
can give him a ride.
I just go into the Epsilon Station's database and just pull up a few random numbers and make an identity.
I mean, we could give him a ride.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Everything costs something, and I'm just trying to make my own way in life and trying to help others as I do so.
Just kind of looks like Effie. He's only worth 1,000 credits. We could just let him be.
Mm-hmm. So walk me through what it is you do.
I log into the Epsilon Station database of all logged in personnel, and I just make a new identity right inside the Epsilon Station database. I give that identity chip that corresponds with that identity to an android that pays for a new identity.
Idea. Well, here's our problem. We let him go. We let him go. This bounty's public. Any other bounty hunter will just take it. Then you'll be screwed.
I have a public bounty?
Yeah.
You do.
Oh no.
No.
Now here's where I'm thinking of right now. You can build someone's identity on the Epsilon Station, right?
Yes.
Why not just give someone your name?
And have them be hunted? I'd rather make a new identity for myself.
Yeah, that'd be
Then
a lot
do that.
easier. especially since there wasn't a description on for him.
Then do that.
You still don't need to move to a different spot, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I can't afford to be caught right now. Prison does not do kind things to people like me.
No, you would,
I watched a lot of the vids. I don't want to be in that situation.
just don't drop the soap.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
We'll tell you when you're older.
All right, so tell you what. You can roll over off your stomach now, though.
He sits up. You are able to see that
I'm not sure what our roll
the
compass is.
headphones that he did have on, now laying on the desk, is attached to a communicator and a live or a recording of a live show being broadcast of a somewhat famous band on their recent play on Absalom Station.
Tell you what, though. You keep doing what you're doing. Change name. Gonna help you move. Because otherwise, someone else is gonna come find your ass here, and they're not gonna be as nice as we are.
If I knew that I had a public bounty, I would have done so a long time ago.
Well, now you do.
So chop chop.
But in exchange for us helping you move, you're gonna owe us a favor.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll call it in when we need it.
Well, yeah, that's the point of a favor.
Well, I thought you meant. Never mind.
Sure, I guess I'll try to keep a comm open and keep an eye out for you.
Go grab what you need, like essentials only, and get to typing.
Yeah, I could actually change my identity chip here and be able to leave shortly.
Less talking, more typing.
Yeah. Okay.
Type.
He goes back to his workstation, brings up a 3D. The workstation he has ends up becoming more like a computer station with 3D projected images, and he starts flipping through screens and typing things out over the holographic keyboard.
Fucking hell. I was wondering, we literally are like, oh yeah, we're bounty hunters. Go, like, literally lies to get both bounties. What is our moral compass?
I mean,
I think
that's why the crew's name is the Wandering Fuckwits.
Yeah. No, I'm just like later when like this campaign gets super serious. Like, who are you? The Wandering Fuckwits. Damn it.
And just like our other game, the Sad Space Furries.
Those have 3 words.
Yeah, it takes him a few minutes, but then he ends up closing down the desk itself, and you see him put up a code, and the entire system wipes all of its memory right in front of you. He then grabs his welding torch and a few of the other minor supplies, stuffs them in a shopping bag. He's like, okay, I think I'm ready to go.
Good. Let's get move on. God. Do we know where we're gonna move him? On our ship? Maybe.
They're gonna come back next week and be like, what the hell happened? Why who are these people? What are they doing here?
Actually, wouldn't that be useful to have a hacker at least on our, maybe not on the ship, at least on Epsilon? So can we basically have like him just on the ship again?
I mean, if you have the room for them.
We do.
Do we have the room? It's like he can do it remotely, so. God damn it. Klaxor and Haas are gonna come back next week and be like, who the fuck is this? Why is he on our ship? They leave for like 1 week. They leave for 1 session. And we make deals with a pirate, lie about a bounty, and put a criminal on our ship.
What happened?
Criminal is relative.
You do have 7 beds on your ship, and
And Effie doesn't have a roommate right now.
yeah.
If he needs a roommate. Wait, I forget who's mine. I forget who mine is. Is it Klaxor? Oh no.
Klaxor.
No,
is
Klaxor
number
has his own
6.
room. Yeah, Klaxor's in the captain's quarters. I thought,
I don't think
I think
anyone
we
else really
used were an
selected
8.
their beds yet.
Yeah.
But 7 and 8 are the 3 different rooms that have 2 beds
Well,
each.
7 is maintenance access ones. We have 3 bedrooms with 2 bunks.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. So we have a bed for him.
Yes, you do have a bed for
Yeah.
him.
All right, let's take him to the Sunrise Maiden. Is this a kidnapping? Are we kidnapping a man?
They're gonna be next week. Where's all these people? Oh, we wanted a effective ship where everything could be run. So we have people.
It's like where are the androids? Safe. Where are the pirates? Allies. What?
Where are these people? They're safe. Where are these people? They're our friends now. They owe us a favor. Who's this guy? Here's another dude. He owes us a favor.
Where are the people of the legacy? They hate us.
Right.
Why? We kill half their crew.
You killed a few of their crew.
That was the last time we were left unsupervised.
Yeah, that is the last time we will be left alone.
Hey, we've got 2 groups and a dude that owe us favors now. Like,
Yeah.
that's not inconsequential. Why didn't you just get money? Favors are more valuable.
It can be.
Mm-hmm.
But now that Gallard Chus is taken off the board, Gallard Chus no longer exists. Now his name is Hans Spacer.
Oh my god. I even want to tell Big Mike O'Connell but prior to the session. I just wanted to find out.
Okay. The Wandering Fuckwits, I introduce to you the IOU party.
Well, no, it's the UOS party.
So, Connell, Big Mike, if you watch this,
I regret none of it.
neither do I. There's like a few times that we're like, okay, if you see this, don't be mad.
Right, you guys have a choice of either ending the session here, basically doing a little bit of shopping or whatever. I could also let everyone else know that they have a little bit of extra money if they want to do shopping. Or if
I
you
think
want to
that's
start going
fun.
on to the next mission, we could get that started.
We can call it here.
Yeah, I don't want
I
to
mean,
keep
I'm just
going
gonna
without
I might do some shopping, but that's about it.
that. Fucking God.
Oh,
This is
God,
what
I got
happens when
nothing
you
to
leave
do
the
with it.
3, like, when Klaxor goes, it's like, okay, if Klaxor's gone, it's fine. Haas goes, the other voice of reason.
Yeah, Haas is like
Yeah.
the primary voice of reason in his crew. So when
I
he's
mean,
gone,
if you want to understand Effie at this point, a good way of looking at him is across. Like, are you familiar with Star Trek: The Next Generation?
A little bit.
He's like a cross between Data and Lore.
Oh God. That's a combination.
Yeah, he's like the middle ground, is what I'm shooting for.
Chaotic.
Hardly.
A little bit. You blew up a spaceship, man.
you blow up a
The only
spaceship
hit-
with allies on it.
The only hint I'm gonna get for next week from me is the make sure no one sees my bed objective that I put on my mission box. What do you mean? Make sure no one sees Betty's bugs. Oh man.
Gosh, I just cannot wait for Claxor's reaction next week.
And now they have a new crew member.
Mm-hmm.
Not a
What's the
bad
last mission? Oh, we went for the easiest bounty. Nailed it.
we nailed it.
Nailed it.
Who is it? Who is this guy? The target.
You know you're supposed to turn those in, right?
Nah, we found something that was better.
It'll be like just a really bad line, just like Klaxon was like, "Who is this man?" Not the target from the bounty.
You know, this is, I know, a typical DM thing to say, but I had plenty of things planned out for Galor's Chew and
Nothing.
what to happen. And of course, you guys go for a one path where I was not anticipating or planning for.
Kidnapping. Basically, ultimatum.
Had in my mindset, like, I should probably try to sense motive this guy. Just be like, yeah, he's telling